Hi, it's Mabel. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share this video to your friends and family, and let's do this. I know you've all been waiting for this particular video, and I am waiting for it too. I am very excited about it. I'm not really disappointed. I'm not shameful at all. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into it. I made a prediction on the TGMA that I actually made 5 predictions, and out of the 5 predictions, I got 2 right and 3 wrong, which is very bad. It is very bad because if it were to be exams, I had like 40 or 100%, which is bad, right? But I'm not shameful about it one bit. I'm actually excited that I got 2 right. The 2 I got right were Album of the Year and Best New Arts. So Album of the Year, Iron Boy. Best New Arts to Kojo Black, and I had it right. God, can you believe I predicted that right? Anyway, so let's talk about the 3 categories that didn't really go as I predicted. And the 3 categories are Gospel, Artist of the Year, and then Most Popular Song of the Year. So Most Popular Song of the Year, I predicted Shake It to the Max will win, but Shake It to the Max rather won Collaboration of the Year for the remix, which is cool. It deserved to win that. Did it cut for Most Popular Song of the Year? Of course, it was on the category. So if it had won, it deserved that as well. But then it went to Shoulder. I actually mentioned in my previous video that the competition for that particular category, the popular song, was between Shoulder and Shake It to the Max. Shoulder took the award. So even if you check well, if you're looking at it, I actually did, yeah, because I said it's between the 2, but then it's fine. Shoulder won, and I think it's also a popular song of the year. But aside it being a popular song again, you know, a lot goes into you being selected to you winning the award, and voting is part. That song featured Shatta Wale. Please, you know Shatta has fans, die-hard fans, those who would go to every mile just to see him winning. I see it as the Shatta fans also had a role to play in Shoulder winning this in terms of voting, because I know that they put in some voting for Shoulder to secure that award. I know Shatta fans, I see you. Let's talk about Gospel. Gospel, I predicted Piesie Esther to win Gospel, but Diana Hamilton won the Gospel, which was quite surprising to me, and I'm sure it wasn't just me. I'm not saying Diana didn't deserve the award. She did deserve the award. As I keep saying, everyone on that category, but so far as you are nominated, you deserve the award, right? But as always, the one with the highest leverage, highest voting will always take it home. Was it surprising to me that Dinah won? Yes. They all worked under the year at the review. But when it comes to publicity was actually the only defining factor why I chose Piesie Esther to win, because the Nyamiye was dope and I wanted her to take it so bad. But then it's all good. Dinah deserved it as well, so I'm happy for her. The last category, the third of them that I predicted that really didn't come to pass, Artist of the Year. What? So I got that wrong. I can't believe I got that wrong, because I wanted that to be so right. Anyway, I predicted Wendy Shay to win that award, and Black Sherif took it. Black Sherif took that award again. Do you know what this reminds me? It reminds me of the year Kiddy said I'll be back. You know, that year the I'll be back became like a TGMA trend. He kept receiving awards back to back, and he kept saying I'll be back for the big one. And the big one didn't really happen for him, because then Hamilton took it. And that year you could tell that everybody knew it was between the 2. And when Kiddy didn't take that award, I saw it as it is going to be a challenge for him to be nominated even for that category again, or win that category again. That was my assertion, if I should call it. It doesn't really mean that is the fact. It's what I thought. And I see the same thing with Wendy, Shay and Medikal. For them to like have all these publicity, like people really rallying behind them that they are going to win, and they don't win. First of all, I see it as it is going to be very hard for them to be even featured in the category again, either next year or subsequent years. It's going to be a challenge for them to even have their names in that category again. Aside that, if you are hyped to win for a particular year and you don't win, the next year you kind of get relaxed, because your expectations, the anticipation, the kind of energy you had put in the previous years, it kinds of tones down for the next year, you don't put in that much effort. I think it's some feeling that comes with disappointment. Immediately you're disappointed this year, then the next year it makes you relax, like, you know what, everything goes. So I'm hoping that TGMA fever will not catch up with them, and they will still like put in the work to still have their names featured in next year's category, because I really want to see them back again in the competition, especially the major one, the biggest one, that is of the year. So when they share Medikal, in as much as this is going to be very disappointing and frustrating after all the work you put in, you don't be relaxed. I mean, don't relax. Next year we still go again. Wendy, I really wanted her to take, because she could have changed that narrative, you know, and she's doing so good. I always say that females in the music industry, we don't appreciate them that much, or we don't see them that much. So I really wanted her to also change the narrative. Now, Hamilton did it once, and I was hoping that Wendy would do it twice, but nonetheless, it's still good. Blacko also deserved the award, and he has won it in all his glory. He's now radiating it. Artist of the Year can revive. And Blacko is saying he will come back the third time. Please, when you're Medikal, if Blacko is coming back the third time, come with the competition as well, so that we have the fun, we have the thrill, the excitement, and all those goosebumps that comes with the award. Because if there's no competition, then the award is not sweet, you know. So you need to have that touch, so that we'll be able to, like, as fans being at home, you put in fire, you need to watch for. Anyways, congratulations to Black Shay for winning the award. So these are the 3 predictions that I made wrong. God, I can't believe I keep saying I made wrong. Either ways, it's still good. And there's some few things that I want to touch on when it comes to the awards night. And was I shocked at any award that an artist won? And I wouldn't necessarily say I was shocked, but I was surprised. And the category, one of them is the Songwriter of the Year. Black Sherif took that as well, and I didn't see that coming. Not even in my wildest expectations did I expect Black Sherif to take Songwriter of the Year, especially knowing that Kinaata has been taking it back to back with High Life. And last year, Famia broke that Kinaata record and took that award as well. I wasn't looking forward to like Black Sherif with the kind of music he does to take the award. And I think that is also one assertion or one perspective that this win actually disputes, because we thought the High Life artists write like sensible songs with good lyrics, like encouraging, inspiring. I mean, check Kinaata's lyrics, check his song, the motivation behind it, the inspiration, the advice, even when it's fun, there's some advice in there. So for Kinaata, he had that leverage. He was good. And for me, also did the thing winning his last year, which everybody knew he deserved it as well, because he released some songs that were dope and the lyrics were great. It wasn't profane, it wasn't any biara kind of lyrics, right? And Black Sherif, I think this Iron Boy album has blessed him in ways that I'm sure he knows, because winning Songwriter of the Year, I didn't see that coming. Honestly, I didn't see that coming, and I was so surprised when he won it. And later I was like, well, yes, because look at his album, look at the songs, and look at the lyrics in them. Those are dope, right? Even this pop star, many people are still trying to figure out pop star will cry, essentially. So yeah, I think he did a thing with the Iron Boy album, and we don't pay attention to his lyrics because we just want to vibe with the song, dance, and then go like, hey Black, and we forget that those are lyrics as well. So yeah, that particular album surprised me. And aside that, one other thing that really surprised me was Kweku Smoke not winning anything at the night. I was so worried. I was like, this Kweku Smoke released an album. The Work With Me was dope. It changed the perspective about him. His lyrics were good. The album was good. People loved it, right? So I was looking forward to him at least taking something, being recognized for all the effort he put into the year, you know. But then he didn't win any award, and it goes by saying that you need a strong fan base. You need a very loyal fan base. You'll be doing the work, you're producing good music, good song, going on tour and all of that. But if you don't have die-hard fans, supportive fan base, when it comes to such things like voting and getting you into places, you always lag behind, because you don't have that kind of support. Even though they are listening to your song, they are streaming, when it comes to them pulling behind you, it doesn't show. And that is something that I always applaud Shatta Wale for. People had their opinion about him sometimes when he's throwing money outside. I'm not saying he should be throwing money on the street for people, but it's just a way of him also connecting with people and having people pulling behind him all the time, which I don't know whether to say it's good or it's bad, that approach, because sometimes people may get hurt in the process, but I think it's working for him. And aside that, Shatta didn't just build a brand, he built a fan base. You see, the SM movement is so huge that wherever Shatta Wale's name is mentioned, no matter where, you find one person over there that will stand up for him, one person over there who will defend him, whether he's wrong or whatever. And I think that is the kind of brand that this coming musicians to also focus on. Build die-hard fans, so fans that will support you, that will pull behind you even when you are wrong, because most of the time these artists are very wrong in some of the statements they make, but their fans will tell you they are right. which is okay. So I think when it comes to this industry, having a very strong fan base, Shatawale is one of them, Stonebwoy is one of them, Sarkodie is one of them, and I'm hoping to see these other artists also building that kind of fan base, because I know that, and I strongly believe that if Kweku Smoke had that kind of fans supporting him, he would have won something at the night. And I'm looking forward to him putting much effort into his fans when it comes to them supporting him in that regard. And for this, I'm calling on the Kumasi people. This is the time to shine America through these artists. You have to also, claim your own and support them when it comes to award. And here I'll be voting. Vote for them. They're doing the work. They're putting in the work. Look at the album. The work with me was good. But see what happened. We go again next year. Now to the last one I want to talk about. TGMA red carpet. TGMA red carpet. I refuse to talk about the fashion of that night. I refuse once again to talk about that fashion. I'm not a fashion critic. When I wake up, I grab what I have and I wear and I go out. I don't do much. I don't put in much effort. I just do it and I go out. So I'm in no position to sit here and talk about somebody's outfits for the night. But it is not entirely the fault of, attendees to show up. TGMA organizers flawed by releasing the theme for the red carpet or the theme for, outfits 3 days or I think 4 days to the event. People have already sold their dress. People have already contacted their designers. Their dress are already probably finished or in the process of getting it finished. All of a sudden, the theme comes out a touch of glitter. So am I going to alter the dress I've already made? Am I going to make a whole new outfit just to suit the theme? So I think it started from there. Even though some people pulled it, you could tell that there's some glittering in their outfits and their whatever. Some people put it, and that is actually good to talk about because it has to be applauded. They didn't have much time, but they still made it a glitter, which is good because it came as late as 4 days to the event, and they're going to just put pressure on them and their designers. So whatever I have, I bring it, or else I alter it. And those who were able to alter it, that was dope. Those who came with the glitter, probably there was a coincidence and it was good. If not, those who didn't show up glittering, I don't blame anybody. And I've seen people comparing TGMA red carpet to AMVCA and then the Medikal. Please, this is Ghana. This is Ghana. Please, let me just edit it before someone will say I didn't say I'm critiquing, but I end up critiquing it. Please, I'm in no position to talk about whether somebody's outfit was good or not. They showed up, represented themselves in ways that looks good on them. We should even be happy that they showed up on the red carpet. They showed up on the red carpet. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the TGMA timing. So last year they closed very late, just around the same time they closed this year, 3:30 getting to 4. And this year they said we were going to do better and close a little earlier than 3:30 and the 4. But it happened this year too. When they announced the last category, the artist of the year, it was around 3:30, which was the same time as last year. So I didn't really see the change they were talking about making this year. The only thing I saw was that the performers had little time to perform. It wasn't a lengthy performance. It was cut short, and to me it wasn't enjoyable because it was really short. People want to enjoy the artists on stage as well. Their performances were short for me, and which I see it as it was their way of cutting some of the time out just so they could finish early, but it didn't really work because at the end of the day we still closed that late. So what really can they do to make sure we are closing earlier than 3:30? It's a lot of categories to announce, and please don't say they shouldn't go for break. They have sponsors. They have to promote the sponsors. They have to give them that airtime to advertise their product. So for the break, they'll definitely go for the break. And the break is also needed because whilst they're on break, they're preparing the stage for the next artist to come and perform or preparing the stage for an award presentation. So the break is necessary. So I don't know if it is the break that is stretching the time or not. So share your comments in the comment section. Let's see how we can make TGMA 2027 a blast. Okay, that is all for now. I am Bibel Entry. If you love this video, please subscribe to the channel, share the video to your friends and family. As always, I love doing this with you all. Catch you in the next one.